Good morning, loved ones. Today is not a regular day. Today is the 1st of January and the first day of our new yoga challenge. 265 days of yoga and gratefulness. And let's start, this year, 2019, with focusing on what we have in our lives and also today, what are we thankful for this very day? I am very thankful for my family. I'm celebrating New Year's in a ski resort in Sweden, and I'm very thankful for yoga. Yoga has changed my life together with sobriety, because it's given me a spirituality that I didn't have the capacity to take in before, because I was raised very agnostic. Sweden is a very agnostic country, and beliefs and religion was very far from what was accepted in the way I was raised. So yoga has really helped me to find my version of a higher power, and I love how I feel it through my body when I practice yoga. And I am thankful to start this again, because it's an adventure. It's a journey we're gonna do together. And the last time I did this, 2017, I think, 2016 maybe. It changed my life totally, and I realized, that it's not the big changes that we're gonna do that one time that changes our lives. It's the small things we do every day that really changes our life. And in December, my parents were visiting me, and we did yoga every day. And I want my yoga classes here to be for everyone. I want them to be accessible for older people, for people who never tried yoga, also for people who are practitioners. But we're gonna keep it very, very basic. We're gonna do easy movements, but that are amazingly beneficial for your body. And if you do them every day, you're gonna really feel a huge difference in also the way the energy flows through your body. So I really recommend you to participate in this. And I know that often people have they watch the classes, but they don't really do them. I mean, whatever works for you, but if you want to have a change in your physics, a change in your life, you have to do it. It's like an action thing. And if it's too much, do the first 5 minutes. And we're gonna start very, very slow. And I say this often, and then I get over exaggerated, and it doesn't go as slow as I was thinking. But today we're gonna do it slow. And for January, my theme is going to be twists of our spine, because in the yoga world we say that people, I'm never older than my spine is flexible. And very often, if we sit in front of a computer, we lose all our mobility in our spine. And also if you work, physically, but with the same movements all the time, your body is gonna stiffen up. So what we're gonna do slowly is to loosen those tension and start creating space within the body. And that's very much what yoga is about. It's not so much about getting flexible and like looking hot. It's about creating space and remove, tensions, to let the energy flow within our body. So that's the focus of January is going to be to loosen up tensions around the spine. We're going to continue doing this the rest of the year too, but I don't think we're going to move much further than that for January. And the classes for this year is going to be a little bit shorter. My plan is around 15 minutes. I'm sure I'm not going to succeed with that, because as soon as I start, I want to go on. But I really want this to be possible for everyone to start their day fresh and with this focus. Because for me, my life changed when I started to focus on what can I give to the world today, instead of, what can I get from the world today. Just that simple little mindset switch changed my whole life. And I became grateful, I became happy, I became me. I started to realize that I do have a lot to give, even though there are people that are maybe more skilled yoga teachers, more beautiful, more verbal, like English is not my first language. There are people that are way better teachers than I am, but for people who never practiced yoga, maybe I can give something. And when I realized that, I started to get the courage to do this. And I hope you'll enjoy it. So let's get down on our sitting bones. Straighten your back up, close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Observe what's going on in your body and in your mind. Observe where your breathing is located in your body. We're going to start taking control over our breath. So on the inhalation, feel how your belly is expanding, getting filled with air like a balloon. And then on the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull the belly button towards the spine. We are going to do fire breathing, and it's not going to be so easy to show you this in this outfit. But what we do when we do fire breathing is that we push the belly button towards the spine quick and fast. So here you have a movement like this. It goes like this. So try to do that for 100 breaths. I'm going to count, and if you don't, I'll wear something else tomorrow so it's easier to see. But inhale to start the fire breathing for 100 breaths. Beautiful. We're going to come back to the normal breathing where we inhale and let the belly expand. And on the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. Now we're going to work together with this breathing. So on the inhalation, we're going to roll our body forward. And we try to push the chest forward. On the exhalation, we come back and let these movements be just as small as where you are. If you have never done yoga, maybe you work here. Work exactly where you are. That's what yoga is about. stop in the middle and we're gonna switch our legs. And we're gonna do it the other way. So on the inhalation, come to your other way. For me, it's left. Exhale, come back. Beautiful. We stop here and we're going to come to our fours. Place your hands straight underneath your shoulders and place your knees straight underneath your hips. And the positioning here is key because when we move forward in our workout, eventually the way you position your hands and knees is going to create an energy flow. So it's very, very key to find the right positioning, and that's why I'm like such a maniac with that. So find your hands and your knees and really open up your hand. So press it down so you get a very grounded position here. And then on the inhalation, we're gonna come forward with our belly and look halfway up the seat. Exhale, come down. Relax your neck and relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We do it 5 more times. Very, very good. This is what we're gonna do today. And for any day, if you are stressed, if you don't have time, I don't know, there are a zillion of excuses why we don't practice. This is my key. The minimum of yoga I do every day is these 2 things. I do the breathing, I'm not always fire breathing, but every morning I do with the expansion. And I always do the hip roll and I always do the cow and cat. And that, it changes everything. It changes the way I move in my body. It changes the way I feel. It changes my connection to myself. So if you don't have time, at least give yourself that. If the other classes are becoming too much. We're gonna come down to our sitting bones, straighten up the back, roll your shoulders back, and close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. We're gonna let this eye lead you to the area around your heart. In this area, you find an inner room where you're gonna spend some time just for yourself. Sahanao bhavato, sahanao bonachto, sahaviryam
Varavahai Tejasvi now Vatidamasto Mawin Vishawahai Hari Om.
Very nice. We're gonna place our hands together in front of our heart, and on the inhalation we're gonna do 3 shanti. Inhale.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Place your hands to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day, to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and other people, and to your mouth for you to speak the truth. I forgot that. Namaste. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for participating, and I also hope this was somewhat curing your hangover a little bit. I don't have one.